Welcome in, everybody. If you are unaware, during the last weekend of April this year, Final 3 Con is going to be going live in DC here in the States. As part of Final 3 Con, Nocturne Gaming is running a script competition. Now, if you are interested in entering, I do regret to inform you that the entries have closed. We are already at the semifinalist stage of the contest, but be on the lookout for us next year because we'll probably be doing it again. Between March 12th and April 16th, for every single Wednesday stream we do, we are going to be showcasing 4 of the 8 semifinalist scripts. And we are also inviting the script authors who made the semifinals to come and host a game of their own, showcase their script however they want, as a means of demonstrating why it should be one of the aptly named Final 3 Con scripts. This video is part of a collection of just those games for you to peruse so that you might better inform your decision of exactly how you are going to vote. So now I invite you to sit back and enjoy Night Vision Goggles by Axolator. First of all, Axolator, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for putting up with our tardiness. We are a little bit behind. Are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Let me call them back and you can sort of go over, just sort of some of your thoughts on this script, why you made some of the choices you did, some interesting interactions, etc. And then we'll go build a bag and we'll start. The last script, Benwell, was called Hunter's Moon by Writings. Yeah.
I'm heading out. I am going to go cook dinner.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Have good games,
hey, everyone. So I'm Axolator and the author of the semifinalist script, Night Vision Goggles. And when people make scripts with the bounty hunter and when they put in the bag, the main thing that I find that a lot of people do is the evil townsfolk, because that is the flashy, interesting, unique part of the ability. But I want to make a script that really emphasized the first part of the ability, where you start knowing one evil player. If the player you know dies, you learn another evil player tonight. So it's incredibly powerful, and on this script, both teams can use it to good effect because of the Poppy Grower. In a Poppy Grower game, the evil team doesn't know each other, so the Boffin and the Pit Hag have incentives to turn the Bounty Hunter ability to themselves, not to create an evil townsfolk, but to do the other thing, and to try and figure out who's on their team with them. And so there are a lot of really interesting things that can come with that, and it comes with a lot of interesting considerations for the misinformation on the script. There's a drunk, because a drunk bounty hunter isn't going to make an evil townsfolk, whereas a puzzle drunk one might. And the Zahn makes things really interesting because the Zahn has a couple of really neat interactions with, like, for instance, a bounty hunter who does learn a correct first ping, but if they kill someone on the Zahn night, they now might learn someone who isn't an evil player, which is incredibly interesting in how it interacts. Yeah, there's a lot of good info on the script. There's a lot of misinformation and shenaniganery. There's a bunch of stuff that evil can get up to make more bounty hunters turn the ability and a bunch of other townsfolk abilities to their side. And yeah, I'm really excited to be running this.
Perfect. All right.
How are you doing?
Axolator and I are going to go build a bag. Hello.
Hello. All right.
So I don't know if you've tuned into the other streams that I've done so far regarding this context. The way that I have run things, Axolator, I have been shuffling things, seeing where the cards fall, and then maybe giving myself like up to 3 to 4 substitutions. For the games that I'm having y'all showcase, I'm leaving it completely open. There's no judgment here. If you have a particular layout, a particular bag that you are really wanting to test the waters on, if you want just a particular demon in play, the world is your oyster. The only thing I would say is probably not gardening things specifically. But
Yeah, I got it.
But yeah, I would love to also hear your thoughts on how you build a bag if you are interested in talking us through.
Yeah, of course. I guess I'll hit the shuffle button a bit and I'll see what fate has in store for us.
Sure. Yeah, sounds great.
All right, I'll stop now. All right, looks like it's a little monster game with Harpies, Zon, Boom Dandy.
Oh boy. Okay.
That's spicy. Okay. So
Harpy, Zon, Boom Dandy. Wow, wild. Okay. All right.
yeah. So yeah, and the Townsfolk we have looks like we are getting a poppy grower here. So
oh no.
that's going to be the good team's going to be stacked with a ton of info here. So
but there is also a bounty hunter. So if they ever get rid of the poppy grower and evil can convene, that's really powerful. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so I'm seeing a lot of really direct info here, and I think I will be throwing a drunk into this one. The question is, what do we want to do with our Zon? I think, given that the good team is so strong, I think I can put in a damsel, and that'll be fine, and I think I want to put in a hatter as well. The hatter is really incredibly interesting here because rules is written, if the hatter dies, the evil team wakes up together for the tea party, which means that it's essentially a secondary way for the evil team to break Poppy Grower.
That is fair. Do you want to do that given the fact that it's Little Monster and we are going to have agency over whether the Poppy Grower dies or not? Or the hatter, unless they execute one of them.
Yeah, that is what I'm considering here, because I think I do want Zon 3. I do think that'll potentially make things really interesting, but yeah, in a little monster game, I don't want to have to be the one to pull the trigger on the hatter, so...
Yeah.
I think I'll swap it out for Lunatic. I'll make the Lunatic see Vigor Mortis. That's always fun.
Were you doing... So we're still doing Zon 3 with a drunk somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I'll probably do like a drunk librarian or maybe drunk fortune teller. I'll just see how the tokens fall.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I guess let's pass out characters and see where things fall.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Perfect. All right. Oh boy. This team. Oh, Dave is the bounty hunter again.
Oh, okay.
That is true. We also have an evil, so we have a drunk to put out, and we also have an evil townsfolk to assign.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's a lot of really interesting things to make evil or to make or to make drunk here.
Evil fisherman.
I was looking at that. I was also considering maybe evil town crier as a way for that evil team to get to know each other.
Yes, true.
Yeah. I think looking at this, what I really want to see is evil town crier and then put the drunk token on the pixie maybe, or possibly the fortune teller.
We could definitely do that. Yeah. Oh, and it's Little Monster. They do not have bluffs. Oh,
they don't.
Boy.
So maybe keeping the pixie sober is probably a good idea, just to help evil hide in those double claims a little longer.
A little bit, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Either that, or we give Darium seeing the Savant, and if either Apollo or Halo or Dawn falls into Savant.
Uh-huh.
Or something. I don't know.
Yep.
It's a little bit tricky, but yeah. All right. Let's do this.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna get you a University of Being Cool shirt.
All right.
That's where Dave spent 4 years getting his bachelor's.
Rolls
Absolutely, I'm full of
rolls
stuff.
have been handed out. This is night vision goggles by Axolator. Good luck, everybody. Have fun.
Oh no,
Yay.
I'm not saying that Dave got a degree there.
All right.
All right, let's make some decisions. I think I'll put the drunk token on the pixie here and
Okay.
show them something that's out of play. Let's see who falls into it. And let's turn that town crier evil.
Who are we showing? Oh, no, we're not showing Benwell. We're pretending there's a poppy grower in play. Great. We love that.
So the one question that we might want to do is, do we fake a Boffin ability to Benwell?
Oh, no.
Because as the lunatic, we could.
I don't
we could
think
fake them
so.
having an ability.
We could. The problem is if we do, then you can sort of, that's another way to like get over one of the hurdles with a minion in a poppy grower game is that you as the Boffin learn what ability you're granting. The demon will know what ability has been granted, and so you can just like claim that ability, or when you hear someone claiming that ability in Fervent, you can call them on it and like see if you can come to some sort of understanding. So I don't think we want to do that.
Yeah, that's fair.
But it could be interesting to like, I don't know, pretend like Benwell was pit hagged one night or something on a whim.
Maybe let's see how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, just looking at the night order, Boffin, poppy grower, and we do still have to give minion info, and we have to let our minions know that there is a damsel in play, but we don't tell them they're evil team.
Yes, that is true. Alternatively, we could do Boffin Town Crier.
That's also something I was thinking about. That could be really fun.
Oh man. Benwell was a Vigor Mortis, yeah. But if there's a Zon, it doesn't matter. By the way, my fucking favorite demon to have on a Zon script is Vigor. 100%.
Yeah, you get to offset that outsider mod, which is
anytime.
Really interesting play.
I understand why Vigor was given outsider modification. At the same time, I don't understand why Vigor was given outsider modification.
No, I get it, because you have to kill your own minions, and removing an outsider, it can kind of seem like
having more
a slap in the face.
Outsiders just allows the poison to be in more places at once.
That too.
Removing it is just, it's brutal. Again, I get it. On its home script, it makes a lot of sense. Everywhere else, no, absolutely not.
Anyway, do we want to get people in here, or do we want to use the cards? How do we want to do this?
It's up to you, ma'am.
Yeah. All right.
However you would normally run a game, but you are more than welcome to bring. These folks are used to being drawn in to conversations.
All right, then I'll just let in our minions one by one and tell them the good news. Hello, Apollo. I'm bringing you and only you in here because there's a poppy grower. You don't learn your evil team. Yeah, but I will tell you some actual good news. There's a damsel in play.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, see ya. All right, let's get Dawn in here. All right, hello. I'm bringing you and only you in here because I regret to inform you there is a poppy grower. You do not learn your evil team.
Okay.
But I will tell you, as a bit of good news, there is a damsel in play.
Okay.
You got this, John.
Good luck.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, you do not learn an evil team. There's a poppy grower.
I guess.
Yeah, but there is a damsel in play, so do with that what you will.
That's just Tony. That's fine.
I think you mean Donnie.
Yeah. Dalo means Donnie, yeah.
All right, I'll come back later in the night for your harpy pick.
Sure. Okay, bye.
Bye.
See you. Oh, right, and we have to tell Tosho that they're evil.
We do have to tell Tosho that they're evil. Yes.
All right, Tosho, I'm waking you up to tell you that you are evil.
Yay!
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Good luck.
Enjoy.
All right, now I think we're going to Poppy Grow Donut here, but we do have some bluffs to give.
Yes. I think we give at least one that's in play, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's no. What are we showing the pixie?
I was thinking of showing the pixie probably Mayor.
Oh, that's very fun. Sure. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think for the Lunatics bluffs, I think just intuition. I'll give. Yeah, Savant's a good one. Hatter's a good one. And then for an in-play one, probably like I'm drawn towards Town Crier again because the evil townsfolk.
Town Crier is very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well, let's get her in here and give her some stuff.
Hello.
All right. Hello.
Hello.
All right. I will tell you that you don't learn an evil team.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah. But you do get some bluffs.
Phew.
These characters are not in play. Town Crier, Savant, and
Got it.
Hatter.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Thanks, bye.
Bye.
See you. All right, so that's that done. There's no demon info step. Low monster. So I'll just start. Yeah, I'll just start clockwise, and I'll bring Dawn in here to ask if they want to hold the baby.
Sure. Uh-oh, Dawn. Oh no.
Let's see if we can get him again.
I'm trying as well.
All right, okay.
If yours fails, I think
Yeah,
we can just move on.
Yeah, we can move on. I'll
Yeah.
go to Halo.
Yeah.
Hello, Halo. It's a low monster game. Do you want to hold the baby?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, you got it.
And while you're still here, I will tell you that Donut is the Lunatic.
Perfect.
Good luck.
Do I have a buff ability?
You don't have a Boffin ability, but while you're still here, actually, please choose 2 players.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you with your ability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your the ability.
What is happening? Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I'm just happy. Is there something fun on the script to hit? Not really. Okay. I mean, could hit a Hatter if there is one. Unlikely though, unless on. Darium to Apollo.
All right. So, Darium to Apollo it is. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Bye.
Oh,
right,
please let an explosion happen.
Yeah, that'll be so fun. Yeah, well, time to go wake up Darium and tell him that the Harpies chose him.
Yeah.
Hello, Darium. This character selected you. The Harpy has made you mad at Apollo.
Apollo. Of course. Apollo's evil.
Naturally, yes.
Naturally.
All right. And while we're here, actually, might as well tell you now, there is a mayor in play.
There's a mayor. All right.
Do with that
Cool.
what you will.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Luck. All right.
Your
So-
mic is so loud, sir. I don't know why. Not you, Darium.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Oh, Librarian pings, and also the fortune teller's red herring. I'll do the red herring first. What do you think about a poppy grower red herring?
I am absolutely down for a poppy grower red herring.
All right.
It really depends on, are we going to kill off the poppy grower early? Because if that's the case, then I kind of say we make Donut the red herring.
I was also looking at that. I think that we might want to keep the Poppy Grower around for a bit because, of course, Poppy Grower is a free bluff for an evil team. So
Yeah. Yep.
yeah, I think we might want to keep that Poppy Grower around for a bit and see if the evil team can get them killed.
I think it's going to be dependent on how the good team follows the claim of the bounty hunter.
Yeah, that's true.
Because the bounty hunter is going to get sober and healthy information. We can always put it on Apollo. Right.
Yeah, that's true.
But and there will be a Zon night, so there is the misinformation night. But
yeah, we'll see how things go. And then for the Librarian, I'm a big fan of showing them any of these outsiders. I kind of want to show a drunk.
I think we want to show either. So the drunk here is hard because if Darium believes himself to be the drunk, then there's probably no mayor in play.
Oh, that reminds me. We do have to put the... Actually, no, they're the drunk. Never mind. We don't have to put the mad token down.
That is true. Yeah. I mean, I would do it just as a... Well, no, it doesn't matter. We're giving them the mayor.
Yeah.
We don't need to worry about anything.
Yeah, there's not going to be a scenario where they actually get a mayor ability off that.
I would probably pair the Librarian with the damsel here.
Yeah, that was also something I was thinking about. And then for the other side, I don't want to do an evil player. That sounds like too much.
I'm not against that with this start. With Poppy Grower, like, I think having it on an evil player should, well, hopefully make the Librarian, I mean, the Librarian won't know it's an evil player, but a Librarian who sees a damsel should know that they are going to have to be rather hush with their information. And like, I don't know if you were here for the first game, but like, if people make misplays based on their information, people make misplays based on their information.
Yeah, that's fair, yeah. What do you think about putting that wrong ping on Halo then?
I kind of like Halo. I kind of like even more Tosho.
Oh, that's spicy. Oh, I want to do that, yeah.
So like, even if Tosho can figure out the damsel, they have to still get it. I mean, obviously they can just blurt it out in town, I guess.
Yep.
But I don't know. It's another like fun mini game for our evil town crier.
Yep. All right. Then I guess let's get Tony in here and tell him who our damsel is. Hello.
Hello. How's it going?
Yeah, I'll tell you that you see a damsel between Tosho and Googie.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you see a damsel between Tosho and Googie.
Oh no, I heard you. I just
Yeah, one of Googie or Tosho is the damsel.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Good luck. All right.
That's very funny. I don't know if you know the dynamic between Tony D and Googie and Tosho, but this triangle is great.
Okay, I want to see how that plays out then. Let's go to Whitney Joe and get his fortune teller picks.
Hello.
Hello. All right.
It's nighttime. I'm in my blanket. I'm all asleep. I got my melatonin.
Hooray!
Let's do Dave and Benwell because it's funny if I get a yes.
Okay.
To fight
Yeah,
each other.
Dave and Benwell. All right, and I will tell you that no, neither of them is the demon.
Okay. Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Thank you. Oh,
That's
spicy.
a spicy note to get.
That is a spicy note to get. Benwell may believe. Well, Benwell's going to be outed as the lunatic very, very early. That's probably fine.
Yeah, with the poppy grower, you might not know. It'll take a couple days.
Not if Whitney Joe claims to have a no on Benwell, unless they believe Zahn won, potentially, I guess.
Yep. Anyway,
or Whitney
who
could
do
be
we
drunk.
show
That's
to-
true.
Yeah. Who do we show to Dave? Because
Oh
I don't want
boy,
to show Apollo because Apollo is the boom dandy.
I don't want to show Dawn. That's the
Yeah.
frustrating thing. I kind
of
of
course.
want Tosho here, I guess.
Yeah, it's kind of rough showing the evil townsfolk first, but yeah, it makes sense to me.
I think it's kind of fair. It's a little rough, especially with the librarian ping, though.
Yeah. Like, just rules-wise, I want to show the harpy, but our harpy is the demon.
Yeah,
so
the harpy is
that
holding
could
the
lead to a
demon.
very early game end.
I think it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll put the token down on Tosho, and when we get Dave in here, I'll let him know. All right.
Hello!
Hello, Dave.
Back with the bounty hunter goggles.
I gotta get into character.
Yes,
Heck yeah.
absolutely.
All right. I'll tell you that first person in your sights today is Tosho.
Oh, Tosho gotta go.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
A buck. And that's our night. We have a hypothetical night watchman to wake up and then savant info, hypothetical savant info to make. I'm a little sad that the randomizer didn't give us savant, but who knows, maybe we'll get a couple people bluffing it. But I think we've wasted enough time, so
I think we're fine. Yeah,
let's go start the day.
beautiful.
I just realised I was in a triple decker.
It's Whitney Doe.
All right, good morning, town. You all awake to find that, well, I'm very dead, which is not really that great. So you should go do something about that and kill the demon. You've got some time for whispers. Good luck.
Hey, Disney, do this.
Hello.
Hi.
Are you here for
Please.
info?
Yeah, this is how I play. You know that.
Great. I am going to give me a sec. Let me grab Axe because I would like her to give you the information.
Oh, fair. Fair. It is a script.
Hello.
Hello.
Our fisherman is requesting advice.
Yes, we need knowledge on how to walk. We are little babies. We need advice.
Okay. For advice here. Okay. I think I got something. You ready?
Yeah.
You should help Benwell figure out what she really is.
Okay. Let's
Good
go
luck.
to Donut. Thank you.
The buck.
All right.
There's so much to give fisherman advice
like
advice
it.
on here. There's a lot, but I think that, especially with the FT ping, I think directing the fisherman toward the lunatic and hopefully getting a
Jesus
little
Christ.
trust triangle might be something we want to do here.
These names are going to be my end. Oh,
Not only you, but maybe not that many. I am the mayor that saw Apollo's evil.
You're the mayor who saw Apollo is evil. Okay, I'm gonna put you down as a bounty hunter, and just I guess I'll just presume that's that. I will tell you, and I am gonna tell you because it's funny to tell you. I'm the savant.
Of course you are.
Yeah, I am, and I want you to leave now.
Bye, Daddy.
Get out of here.
hello.
Alright, here's my cool information that we're
Okay.
doing because this is what I'm bluffing, I guess. There's exactly 2 roles that start with B in play, or there's exactly 1 role that starts with P in play. There you
I
go.
love that. Perfect.
That's great information.
It's
but I'm
great
gonna call it
information.
shit. Thank you.
All right.
What's cooking?
Well, I'm the bounty hunter that the storytellers decided to give me a pixie to cause some shit. Yeah. Oh, my video's off. Yeah, so that's fun. My ping is Tosho. Tosho seems like they are the bounty hunter turned player.
Okay.
Rather than... sorry, I'm writing down everyone who Tosho's talking to. But yeah, I do assume I have a pixie,
Okay.
so that's fun.
Okay, so if I hear another bounty hunter claim, I shouldn't worry about it too much.
Yeah. Like, Tosho wants me to give them a day, and I suppose that would be fun, but all they're going to do is use their ability on me, and to me, it's not...
What's Tosho
worth
claiming?
it. Night Watchman. Like, to me, that's just not worth it. Let me get my next ping, you know?
Clockwise, the mayor or the Hatter? Oh,
Nope.
Pick you.
That I would very much welcome that.
Gotcha. All right. Let's hope it's not a Zantu.
There's another person claiming bounty hunter out there who claims to have a ping on you.
Probably a pixie.
Yeah,
Because-
I marked them as pixie, and then a third bounty hunter appeared.
Might be a poppy grower game out there. Huh. Interesting.
Weird.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, probably a
Hello.
poppy grower game then. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
All right. Thank.
I've got to follow. So,
I get
hang
that.
out.
I get that. All right, cool. Thanks.
Cool. This motherfucker claimed damsel to my fucking face.
I love this game. It's so stupid, but it's making me so happy. Oh my god. Ditney Joe has just pinged me 1,000 times. I'm going to see what they want.
What's up, Don?
I'm pretending to bluff either Savant or Fish or Town Crier. So I'm
okay.
like, you know, it's like pretend bluff time.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
going Savant or Town Crier, but if I was Town Crier with Savant at my twos, I would still come to the ST
Okay, got it. Yep.
to make people think
Makes
I
sense.
still could be the Savant. So yeah.
Okay. I love
Okay,
it. Perfect.
okay,
Good luck.
Thank you.
Bye.
I'm. Well, now I want to exchange one of my claims for Shigenja because I have heard them in every single chat now.
Huh?
Yes, I've now heard 3 claims of them. I am the town crier or the I am either the town crier or the fortune teller, and in all 3 chats I've spoken apparently to a Shigenja or something else.
Oh, got it. Okay, so you're the fortune teller. I have a town crier claim elsewhere. So yeah. I am the fisherman.
Ooh, that's nice. That's
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, wait till day 5. There are only 4 outsiders on script. Let's do this.
I mean,
Because I'm good.
Okay. There's a Shugenja pointing at you, and my fisherman advice was to trust those who aren't men.
Well, I'm not a man. I'm a donut. It's right in the name.
Okay, I'm nominating. Can I nominate?
You're
the
not a
trainees?
donut. You're a donut.
That's what I said. I said a donut.
I'd like to nominate the
donut,
trainees.
okay,
The trainees
right.
I'd like to nominate.
We are not in the nomination portion of the game.
Right, I'll wait.
It's going to be my new obsession. I started reading the books, like, I want to say maybe at the end of last week, and just for context to how obsessed I am about a quarter of the way through book 6.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And
We are like not even halfway through the first book. I am nowhere near as far along as you are, but if you want to relive what it's like for someone to read the first book for the first time, you can.
I totally do. Also, I've been reading them, when you get really sucked into something, I've been reading them so fast that, like, it would be nice to go through them again at a slower pace.
Well, I'm going to tell you my info, which is exactly 2 roles that start with B are in play, or exactly 1 role that starts with P is in play. Which is
2 with D and 2 with P?
2 with B or 1 with P, which is bullshit, and I don't want to think about it. So I'm not claiming anyone fucking else. And I'm just sticking with Bounty Hunter, who saw Apollo, and I don't care if you're the Bounty Hunter or not. I'm just gonna do it.
Dude.
All right, cool. Thanks.
I think maybe enough.
Yeah.
9 minutes. Yeah.
30 seconds. Oh, sorry, Darian.
I don't know. I think it's just good advice for reality, honestly. I don't even think that's for the game.
All right, welcome back to town. Nominations are open.
Just on average, yeah, probably.
All right, so I'm gonna start things off. So I believe that there could be a pixie for me. I believe that evil could also be double claiming my role. I don't care. I believe it to be a Poppy Grower game. I'm the bounty hunter. I saw Tosho. Tosho claimed Night Watchman to me, left the chat, then a few minutes later pings me again, goes, I'm the Boom Dandy, he, and the Tosho laugh that they do. Yeah, it is what it is. People believe me, they don't want to believe me. I don't care. My ping is Tosho. Let evil kill me. I don't care.
Sorry, I believe you mispronounced it. Their name is Dosho.
Yeah.
Dosho, fine. Not to mention, also the last time on stream that I was the bounty hunter, I did the same thing, went right to my ping, and they outed minion to me as well. Benwell can validate this.
I was there.
No. I was the evil to Townsfolk in that game.
Now, there's a couple hands, so I guess we'll go around. Whitney Joe, what's up?
Yeah, I think my fisherman advice is general enough that I'm just going to say it publicly. It's don't trust men.
Right.
Yay! Oh, I was fully ready to fucking write it down.
All right, Apollo, what do you have to say?
No, that's real.
So Dave is not the only bounty hunter claim. I am also a bounty hunter. I have a ping on Ditney Joe, who is in a double claim. In the spirit of full transparency, there is a third bounty hunter claim out there who claims to have gotten me. And that is Duddy, who is waving to my left. Or
yeah.
Right? Depends on how I'm looking at things. So do with that what you will. I believe Dave is the pixie bounty hunter. I don't know what's going on with Dosho. I think Duddy and Ditney Joe are Devil together.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, Guggy, do you have anything you want to say? Your hand is up next.
As I have been outed, but I don't care. I am the actual bounty hunter, unlike these two fakers. My ping's Apollo. I think Apollo is the evil turned Townsfolk. He's just claiming bounty hunter because shrug. And Dave's probably my pixie. I'm not gonna push on Dave. I would like Apollo dead, please.
I would like Duddy to shut up.
God, what are these names? Ryan Cassidy, what's up?
So, I am in a double claim with Whitney Joe, and I nominate Whitney Joe.
All right, there we go.
Are they open?
Ryan nominates Whitney Joe. Please tell us why.
They are now. They're in a double claim and a bounty hunter ping. That's all I need to hear. I do not care if Pixie's on script. I do not care that there are 3 bounty hunters. As far as I need to know, this person is hard double claiming me. The chat we had exactly went, what are you? We're fine to hard claim. Don't remember that part. Then it was fish spent. I said, what? They said fish spent. I'm like, okay, we're the fish that's spent. So it's the same thing, and I want him dead.
All right, Whitney Joe, please tell us why not.
Yeah, my advice was to not trust men, and you're a man, so.
Goddamn, the shots have been fired.
All right, it'll take 6 votes to put Whitney Joe on the block. Votes begin in
Also, the following people are in double claims: Donut,
now.
Dalo, Adalo, Duddy, Diane Cassidy, and Dave.
Who am I in a double claim?
Dalo.
This whole town sounds like one big stutter.
An amazing grim, by the way.
No, number one big dutter.
Yeah. Hold on, I heard a nom. Who's nominating whom?
Duddy nominates Adalo.
Oh God, what is this name? Duddy nominates Adalo. Please tell us why.
I'm the bounty hunter. This is my pig who's claiming bounty hunter, which I feel like might be a lie. Yeah. That's it.
All right. Adalo, please tell us why not.
It's Adolo, but thank you. I feel like it was very difficult to get votes on Ditney Joe, and Duddy is like counter-nomming me in this weird indirect way. I think it's more transparent than ever that they are on the same team.
All right. It will take 6 votes to put Adolo on the block. Votes begin in 3, 2, 1. 6 for Adolo, starting now.
If I was on an evil team with men, why would my advice be don't trust men?
Because you are clearly making up that advice.
To be fair, my advice was help Benwell figure out what they actually are. So mine ain't that good either.
Am I figuring out that I'm actually a man?
Well, no, what you're finding out is that you're the only trustworthy person in this town. And maybe Delismic and Dawn.
Okay, Dave nominates Dosho.
All right. Dave nominates Dosho. Please tell us why.
Literally claimed Night Watchman to me, said give them a day. They were going to choose me, then turned around and minutes later pulled me into another chat and said, I'm the Boom Dandy, tee hee hee hee. I don't care if they actually are the Boom Dandy. Let's do this, because why not? I literally am just the bounty hunter.
All right, Tosho, please tell us why not.
I think Dave is the actual bounty hunter because I know that I'm evil. So let's do this.
All right, it'll take 6. Votes begin in 3, 2,
I hope it's. I hope Dosho is
now.
Boom
I'm
Dandy.
finally good in a game. Can we let it go?
I've never seen a podcast
Speed game. Speed game. Speed game.
Speed game. Speed
No, I'm
game.
finally good.
All right, second call for nominations.
I nominate Tony.
Sorry, who nominates whom?
I was Darian had their hand up. Let them go.
Okay.
Darren
Darren
nominates Dawn.
Yeah. Darren nominates
Top
Dawn.
right.
That's an actual name. Please tell us why.
This Grim seems to be filled with double claims. I don't think the demon is double claiming, and Dawn doesn't seem to be in a double claim.
All right, Dawn, please tell us why not.
So I'm sus because I'm not double claiming someone. Interesting.
All right. It will take 7 to tie and 8 to lift. Votes begin in 3, 2, 1. 8 for Dawn, starting now.
Darian's
No, I
logic
want to
is
see
sound.
Tosho explode.
Let's go.
I bet you do, but you should do that in the.
And then you want to see the Boom Dandy go off, right, Dave?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd like to nominate.
I don't think I've ever heard
Yeah,
Tosho.
sorry. Who had the nom?
Ditney Joe would like to nominate Donny T.
God, okay. That's why.
First of all, Dave, if you want to watch Dosho explode, you can do that in private on your own.
Or
that had the biggest
OnlyFans.com/.
I think Darian's logic is sound that actually, yes. Most likely the demon is probably not in a double claim. But my advice is trust men, or don't trust men. So, and I've also heard of a Shugenja pointing in this direction. So, I would prefer to not have Dosho explode right now.
All right. Tony D, please tell us why not.
I'm good. I have a very morbid I did not vote for Dosho, but I have a very morbid curiosity to see if they actually do go boom. So if Town wants to kill me, that's perfectly acceptable. I will break a tie on myself, but I don't really care one way or another.
All right, it'll take 7 to tie and 8 to lift. Votes begin in 3, 2, 1. 8 for Donny T, starting now.
I think everyone wants to see Tosho go boom boom.
No!
I, for one, do not, because I know Dave is not the bounty hunter.
I'm finally
I am the bounty hunter. Boom boom.
All right, final call for nominations without any more. Dosho, what's up?
Dosho nominates Delo.
All right, Dosho nominates Dalo. Please tell us why.
For what it's worth, I think Dave is actually the bounty hunter. I think it's Zan 1. I am the night watchman. I use it night 1, but nobody came to me. So I think it's Zan 1. So I'm fine to die so Dave could get another information.
All right, Dalo, please tell us why not.
Nothing that Dosho just said that anything to do with Dalo. So, no.
All right, it will take 7 to tie and 8 to kill. Let's begin in 3, 2.
Dalo's in a double claim and I'm the real bounty hunter with
now.
Dalo.
Dosho, you didn't even vote on your own nom.
All right, without any more noms, I'll end the day in 10, 9,
Damn it.
8, 7, 6,
I trust
5,
Dosho.
4, 3, 2.
I claim minion and guess no one as the damsel.
You do that. All right, Dosho, looks like you're being executed. Any last words?
Tick, 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 tick.
Dosho is executed and dies.
Why do you have a timer and a fuse?
And the game continues. Good night.
Okay.
Oh.
Spicy.
Oh my god, what is this game?
This is pretty wild. This is pretty good.
Yep. So, yeah, what do we want to do here?
It would be good for Evil to all turn down the baby tonight, because Apollo and Dawn have no idea that it's Little Monster.
Exactly, right. All right. Top of the night order. Our Poppy Girl is alive. It's second night. I forgot that reminder token. Let me put that down. Yeah, no poison happening. Let's go straight to our Harpy then. Hello, Dalo. Please choose 2 players. You're muted if you're speaking. We can't hear you.
Darium did say that they are a mayor with a ping. Now, that sounds pretty, not real. Or mad that anything actually is happening. Because the mayor shouldn't have a ping. And I did tell Atreides that there are only 2 things that I really don't want executed. It's a damsel and eagles. Dave to Darium, please.
All right. Dave to... Yeah, Darium. Thank you.
And first round, by the way, I don't want to hold the baby.
Got it. Okay. All right, so this is
Dave to Darium is wild.
That's interesting. All right, let's
That's
get Dave in
so
here.
fun.
All right,
Hello.
Dave.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah, I'll tell you that the Harpy has chosen to make you mad that Darium is evil.
Okay. Sure. We'll see how strong that harpy is.
We'll see.
Okay, so now we go over to Benmal and we get a kill.
Yep. Hello.
Hello. All right. Who's getting killed tonight?
Well, this is fun, isn't it? If Ryan Cassidy exists, I'm the lunatic, so it doesn't matter. If I'm the Vigor Mortis, it doesn't matter. I don't know who's evil or not in a town of 3 bounty hunters and 2. Duddy is claiming one of my bluffs, to me at least. So if I'm evil, Duddy is evil with me. If I'm not evil, if I'm the lunatic, then Duddy is just the savant, and killing them would be bad for my team. Let's just kill people who have. Let's kill Ryan Cassidy because they're not on the D train.
All right, Ryan Cassidy it is.
Okay, all right.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Ooh, so this is a spicy one we might want to follow.
We could certainly follow it. Should
Yeah.
we do Little Monster, though?
Yep, yeah, we have to do that first. So Halo already said no, so let's go clockwise. Let's get Apollo in here. Hey, it's a Little Monster game. Do you want the baby tonight?
Oh my god. Let me review this. Little Monster. No.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, well,
All right, to
let's go
Dawn.
clockwise. To Dawn. Hello, Dawn. It's a Little Monster game. Do you want the baby tonight?
No.
All right, thank you.
Oh boy, here we go.
All right, Halo. Coming back a second time. Do you want the baby?
Okay. Let's think about what that tells me. You know, there
Sure.
are people.
Yeah.
So that tells me that whoever my other minions are either a dead dojo, or in very precarious situations. Looks like double claims. Which makes me think Adolo might be one of my fellow minions. Which, you know, would make sense that he doesn't want to hold the baby. He apparently has one of 2 bounty hunter pings on him. Makes sense. I'm currently clean. If Dave is the bounty hunter, then I know that ping ain't gonna find me tonight. So yes, I'm gonna hold the baby now.
All right, thank you. And while you're here, I'll tell you that, yeah, Benwell, your lunatic has selected Ryan Cassidy tonight.
Cool. Your call anyway.
All right. Good
True.
Bye.
All right, thank you. I actually thought Halo was going to come to the conclusion as to what the other minions were.
Yeah,
on the
but
basis
that's
that the
also
Boom
interesting.
Dandy does not want to hold the baby.
Yep.
And the other minion isn't interested in holding it under like concerns about being executed. Ergo is some other type of minion that needs something to happen first, like a
Right.
Zahn.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But either way, like Halo's drawing the right conclusions about evil. So, and no boffin. Yeah.
Yeah, hooray for Halo. Yeah, anyway, given the board right now, I think that, Yeah, as a storyteller, we already have the evil town crier, so I don't want to kill an evil yet.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely
I think we
not.
Let that. Yeah, our damsel has nicely found themselves in a bluff. It's the worst savant bluff ever, but it's a bluff.
Sure.
And so probably keep him alive. Dave, I think we keep alive for a bit. And same with our poppy grower. I think my candidates today for who are killing with Little Monster, Ryan Cassidy's spent, and Whitney Joe isn't doing all too much in a Little Monster game. So those are, I think, where I want to kill into today.
Sure. I could see following the Lunatic tonight.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. And now we go to Whitney Joe. Hello, you're still alive.
I know, it's almost like I've done a lot to make myself look just suspicious enough to never die at night. Aren't I a genius? That was so... What the fuck did I just say? My permanent retainer got damaged over the night, and I am delirious. Anyways.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm just in there with a scalp. Anyways, just to see if it was a Zon night, let's do Dave and Benwell again.
All right, I will tell you that no, neither of them are the demon.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Fuck. All right, Tosho's dead, and we do have to give someone new to Dave.
I think Adalo.
Really? You want to give the bounty hunter this early?
Yeah, because otherwise we're depriving Dawn of Zon 3.
Yeah, given the harpy, that might... Yeah, this ping probably might not get acted upon for a couple days.
Correct.
So.
And also, like, I think that the situation is, I don't know, sort of dire enough for evil that I think giving Apollo here this minion suite should make you question exactly how much you want to act on your bounty hunter.
That's fair, yeah. Mm-hmm. And especially given all the stuff that's happening in town, I think Apollo, as a bounty hunter ping, is going to be at least given like an eyebrow raise.
Yes.
Like to see if it's actually real. So I think
but
that's
also
fair.
Dave has to be mad that Darian is evil. So it's going to be interesting to see exactly how he weaves that in. And I would be so harsh on Dave if Dave even lets it slip like we kill the bounty hunter.
Yep. All right. Let's tell him the good news. All right, Dave.
I'm still alive? What?
I'm still alive.
You're alive.
What?
You heard town. We'll give you another ping. You learned that Adalo.
I believe it. Okay.
Right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, and that's our night. I'll wait a little bit to simulate Night Watchman, and then we'll start the day.
Beautiful.
Yeah, this is so exciting. All right, that's enough time. Let's.
I think that's enough. Yeah.
I've only got one savant. Oh my god.
Don't think.
All right. Good morning, town. You're all awake to find that Ryan Cassidy has died the night.
Yahoo!
I mean,
hello.
All right, time for my epic information.
Epic information.
Hold on, I have to bring up my own notes so I can tell me my own information. The demon is sitting next to exactly one townsfolk. That's a good one. Or a townsfolk added an outsider. Ooh.
Ooh. What about there is either...
No, that's the information.
Okay, got it. Okay, great, perfect.
This is my information that I'm giving me and claiming is yours, and us also claiming is shit. Okay, bye.
So let's hope that Dave gets another ping and we just go for that. I think Daddy and Adolo are Pixie and Evil. Or one of them is Harpy Mad. That's why they claim Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, I have a different claim from Duddy.
Okay.
So I'm more interested in $1, I think.
Yeah. So how about you? What are you claiming?
I'm the town crier, the down dryer.
Down dryer. Okay, gotcha. What did you get? A yes or no?
I got a yes.
You got a yes, so it's not Zan 2. Alright. Now I'm
Yeah,
thinking
well, yes
Zan 1.
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I've just done something weird to my spreadsheet. 6 people nominated.
Gotcha. Alright.
Cool.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, bye.
I got a feeling. Ooh.
You got a feeling? What's your feeling,
I got a
Tosho?
feeling Donut is either evil or I guess she's not a pixie, but yeah, bluffing town crier.
Sure.
All right.
Sure. All right. Good luck.
Damsel. Maybe damsel.
All right. Bye. I am sad that Tosho didn't get any chance to learn. That would have been insane town crier information. That's a 0. That's ridiculous. Tosho being able to narrow down, cross 6 people off of the evil team. Insane. Anyway, all right.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about you?
Interesting. I am the fortune teller.
You're the fortune teller. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Got any yeses?
No.
All right. All right. Okay, thank you.
Yep, thanks.
Be doing a much better job of getting myself executed. I would have just let them execute me with the bounty hunter thing.
Fair. That's fair. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I got a yes yesterday.
You got a yes?
Yeah.
After every single player nominated?
Only 6 players nominated.
Only 6?
Only 6.
Wow.
A lot of people stuck their hands up and said, I have some information about who I think is evil, but only 6, or at least I only wrote 6 down.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm gonna arbitrarily trust you for no good reason. I'm the fortune teller.
Ooh.
I have 2 nights of no's on you and Dave. I just wanted to check about the Zon thing.
Okay.
Dalo is claiming either fortune teller or town crier.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Suspecting me to be evil.
Oh,
And
so you got that. Okay, I don't think Dave is.
It's not someone, it's not Zon 2. Or Dave could just be the drunk. I suppose that is an option.
Yeah, I think Dave just drunk. Yeah.
But
So
if
you're
it's the
still
drunk,
claiming mayor?
then- Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Gotcha.
With a clock.
All right. Thank you, Darren.
Told you that the first day.
I don't think it's the best kill. I don't know. I mean, I know who I want dead. That's about as much as I have right now. So
The funny thing is, you're probably the person that you would claim is probably your pixie, and they would claim you're their pixie. What's the same person as you, Dad? So I think Dave is probably just a pixie, and you're the bounty.
yeah.
Currently?
Yeah, that's what
the
I'm.
way I believe you right now, because Dave wants your pick, Dad, right now.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. So Dave was like, "Oh yeah, I have a pixie," which is what the pixie says, as we all know.
But I have a yes on Darium, so from last night. So if last night's on,
All right, I'm
then-
taking it. So you're a fortune teller. Got it. Understood.
Yes.
Got it.
Because we ended in this conversation with, yeah, I probably believe you.
Yeah. If Darium told me the truth, I think he's a good red herring. But again, I'm not down. I'm totally down to kill him.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything to back up this Zon 1 that's being floated?
I did not wake on night 1, so I have no way of telling. I'm in really 2 minds about it. I think if you believe that Dosho is good, then either it's a Zon 1 or Dosho is specifically capital drunk. If you think Dosho is evil, if you think Dosho is evil, then it's not Zon 1, or someone got correct information on a Zon night, which is also possible.
I hate this.
Darian, that's not how the game works.
All right,
You need
welcome
the
back to
second piece of
town.
information.
Hello, Dawn.
Pretend Savant info, go, bro.
Okay, got it. Perfect. What do you think today's savant information is,
I
Dawn?
don't know. I've got yesterday's, but I don't have today's yet.
Okay, got it. Fortunately, you have some time to make things up while we are running nominations or things.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted
All right.
to pretend like I was getting some info. Thank you.
Absolutely. Good luck. Bye.
Night Watchman.
I'm the Night
Okay.
Watchman. I sent my ping at Tosho.
You.
Tosho's confirming me.
Yeah, all right.
Yep.
All right, nominations are open, everyone. Dave, what's
Hey.
up?
Dave nominates Adalo.
Dave nominates Adalo. Please tell us why.
So, I think the evil team is Adalo, Dosho, Darium, Ditney, Joe. There's info out there that would point to this. There is... I cannot distinguish, though, if Adalo is my evil turn pixie townsfolk, or is just a minion, or if Darium is my evil turn townsfolk. Darium gave me a claim today that read kind of evil, like they were too excited to be the role. So I think if Darium is the evil turn townsfolk, I think Adalo, based on information, is just evil here. I would like to go here in case it's a little monster. Darium, I don't think, would be holding the baby.
All right, Adalo, please tell us why not.
Okay, there's a lot happening here. So I did believe Dave is my pixie, but now Ditney Joe is claiming pixie. Though Ditney, I'm gonna save this for my accusation on Ditney Joe because they said something that is provably false. They are still my bounty hunter, evil ping. I think that evil. I've heard that a lot of people think it's a puppet grower game. If that's the case, you don't want to nominate evil team or good team because, aren't I the best way of getting information on who the evil is for both sides? I'm very confused by all of this. The noble ping on me was just affirmed as made up since Duddy is now claiming to be Night Watchman, so there's no longer an evil ping on me.
Wait, Duddy's what now?
No.
Duddy just claimed Night Watchman.
I was joking.
All right, okay, I'll run the vote.
Okay, well, this has all become very impossible.
My fisherman advice was to trust the East, which includes Dave, so I think Dave is the real bounty hunter.
All right, it will take 5 votes to put Adalo on the block. Votes begin in 3, 2, 1. 5 for Adalo, starting now.
I think Adalo clears worlds.
Adalo is the only person who is both within the bounty hunters and a bounty hunter ping.
Adalo nominates Ditney Joe.
All right, Adalo nominates Ditney Joe. Please tell us why.
So Ditney, earlier today, what's up, Atreides?
Just the names.
Oh, okay. Ditney Joe earlier today said, quote, I believe I received true information before I received my pixie ability. Pixies can't use the ability that they saw until that person dies. Ditney Joe. So, which is it?
What are you talking? The pixie on the first night waits to learn an in-play townsfolk.
Yes, and you said I received true information.
That's information. The character you're supposed to be mad at is information.
You made it sound like you were claiming the advice you received was correct information.
Yes, because
you said that in front of like half the
fisherman
town,
wasn't-
and you're full of shit.
No,
Can I
said a fisherman was in play. That's how that works, Adalo.
Okay, well,
claiming
my
mechanics
accusation's
that
been
don't-
interrupted
No,
over and
you're
over,
claiming
but I'm
mechanics that
done.
don't make
It's your
sense.
turn.
That's not how
Hold
the
on,
game
hold on, hold on.
All right, hold on.
Let's
breathe.
Yeah, like Apollo's accusation. Ditney Joe, you will have a defense.
It's Adolo. Thank you.
Adolo.
Your Honor. Thank you.
Adolo accusation.
I have. It's all been said, Your Honor.
Great. Ditney Joe, anything to say in defense?
Yeah, just that I understand the mechanics of the game and how they work.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Atreides.
Can I add?
You're welcome.
Can I add pertinent as it runs?
You can say it as the clock spins. It'll take 5 to tie and execute nobody, and 6 votes to kill Dittany Joe. Votes begin in 3, 2, 1. 6 for Dittany Joe, starting now.
Adolo, I think their name is Dittany Joe, not Ditsy Joe.
It's
actually
Adolo, not
the H-
Adolo.
I said Adolo.
So the H is not silent.
Dittany Joe.
My God.
It's Dave.
Whatever. Let's clear this world and then we can move on.
This is actually really annoying.
Darium nominates Dave.
All right. Darium nominates Dave. Please tell us why.
They're in a double claim with Adolo. I was Harpy mad at Adolo yesterday, and I don't think Dave. If Dave is good, then it's probably a certain scenario I could discuss with them tomorrow.
All right. Dave, please tell us why not.
I think this validates my theory of Adalo, Dosho, Darium, Dittany Joe. This could just be a play between Adalo and Dittany Joe, just doing some banter. If you want to kill me, cool. But there is an extra evil townsfolk out there. So I think I hit it right on the dot. Darium, I think, is just evil turn townsfolk here.
All right. It will take 5 to tie and 6 to die. Votes begin in 3, 2, 1. 6 for Dave, starting now.
Dave, when have I ever framed my evil team? Literally ever.
It's interesting you say that though, Darian, because I had actually written down that Dave was Harpy mad at you today.
I'm not. So.
Oh, I did as well. But...
Sounds like something the Harpy would know.
I have Dave down as Harpy mad at me, to be honest.
Anyway, Dave dies. The game continues.
Oh, someone is Harvey mad. Okay, go ahead.
Hey!
Wait, who else died?
No one else.
It could be just
That's
one.
Dave.
I
Anyway, final call for
I'm
nominations.
not Harpy mad.
Oh, one or both of them I died. Okay.
Let's leave this.
I'm curious. Oh god, if it's a Zon 1 and that I got incorrect information as to the fisherman being in play on day 1, then Ryan Cassidy could be a bigger kill Harpy.
Why?
And then make themselves Harpy mad at other players to kill them.
Why would they put the...
Do you see what I'm saying? Like to kill the other player with their Harpy ability.
Why would they put the reminder token on a minion?
All right.
I don't think I broke madness.
Without any
were
more
you mad,
nominations, I'll end the day in 10, 9,
Yeah, so it's not about you. I think somebody else was mad at you.
7,
I
6,
think the bigger killed minion was
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right. Adolo, any last words?
Y'all can go to hell.
All right.
Let's go to hell.
Already there.
I live there.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, that's
Adolo is
Rock and Boom
executed and dies.
And this is why.
And so does Duddy, Don,
Oh.
Tony D, Dittany Joe.
I actually saw it! I actually saw it!
And sorry, that's the wrong one. And Darium, your final 3 for Boom Dandy, ending in 10, is Donut, Deli, and Dalo.
I have two Knights of Fortune Teller, Nose, and Donut.
I mean, my always saying that Donut isn't what they think they are, so I don't think that they're a demon.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So, Atreides, you're going to have to help me do the pointing on the app, because I've never run it here before, so...
Okay. So you can click the... Well, I'm not sure who the Boom Dandy is, but you can totally click the player.
Here we go.
There you go.
Thank you. Anyway, you have from a count of 10 to point your fingers.
The player with the most died.
I think you can...
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
Never
there's
mind. There we
literally...
Oh, that's just a 3 count.
Yep. It's also that it's a 10 count. There's not a 10-second type thing. So yeah.
You'll have more than 10 seconds, but your 10 count starts now. 10.
It was a Zon 1, right?
What role are you?
Oh, I'm the damsel.
8.
I'm the puppy grower.
7. 6. 5.
No, Halo.
4.
It's
3.
not me, I'm just the Hatter.
2. 1. And freeze. All right.
And now
Our fingers have been pointed at Dalo, who dies. And the game is over, expectedly, and a team has won.
I don't know. Go off.
All right.
What's going on?
With 2 players left alive, with the demon being dead, my congratulations go to our good team.
Yeah!
Oh, fuck for that.
So this was a game. Let's start, of course, with Adolo, our Boom Dandy, who got 2 Boom Dandy pings on him. Yeah, the first being from Davida's Games Damsel, who made up completely true information. Yeah. And
I'm
the
so good at the
second
game.
being from Dave the Bounty Hunter, who first learned Dosho, the evil town crier.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so Dosho, bluff Boom Dandy, got killed. Yeah, and Dave lived through the night to learn the Boom Dandy, which we gave, because evil was already in a pretty bad spot. Yeah. We had a couple of neat little trust pairs this game, one of them being between Ryan Cassidy, our fisherman, who learned that Benwell need to figure out what she was, and she was the lunatic who saw the Vigor Mortis token.
And then you kept them alive? Why?
Kept 2 alive.
I had to be alive.
Yeah, our other 2 people in the Boom Dandy 3 were Delay Smug, our poppy grower, and, of course, the demon, Halo, who was our harpy holding Lil Monster, responsible for Dave the Bounty Hunter's death on day 2.
I respect it, but I disagree.
Yeah. We have.
Why were
that
2
means
confirmed players in that final 3 after the
To be fair,
minion?
there was lots of people were saying it was Zon 1, and if it was Zon 1, I was the demon.
Yeah, people were building Zon 1, hence why I chose to have this final 3.
Well, with mine. Sorry. I thought I was muted.
I thought you were on my team, Ditney. I thought you were maybe evil turned fortune teller.
Yeah, who
Guys,
else did
there's
we
a
have?
grim reveal going on. Shut up.
We had, Dawn at this game, Zon, who made it a Zon 3, our third outsider being Darium the Drunk, who was the pixie who saw the mayor token. The mayor, of course, was not in play. That just leaves 2 people. Ditney Joe, our fortune teller, and Tony D, our librarian, who saw the damsel. This is your game of night vision goggles. You had no buffs, and congratulations to our good team.
I didn't realize Librarian was on the script, otherwise I would have known Tony D was good. I was like, yeah, Tony D's the damsel. I bet. Tony...
We literally went to Tony D and was just like, hey, you see a damsel between Duddy and Dosho. And Tony D was like, what?
A minion ability.
The word damsel was like, I was never sorry.
Alive, the demon, the confirmed poppy grower, because even Adolo at that time outed that he has no idea what's going on, and a confirmed lunatic and the demon.
I think the lunatic was fair because honestly, so many people had built Zon 1 worlds that I really wasn't sure. Because in a Zon 1 world, then Ryan Cassidy's advice is
Well, but even in
incorrect.
a Zon 1 world, I would have still had to have gotten a yes on the second night.
Also,
I thought you were an evil. I thought you in that world you were the evil turned townsfolk, and you were the evil turned fortune teller who was clearing me to make sure I wasn't voted in that final 3. Like, I
Sure,
was.
once the dollar goes off, I am the Boom Dandy's bounty hunter paying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In my
Lismic was
thinking,
never confirmed in any way. Like, the only thing is Dollar saying they have no idea what's going on, which A, I'm pretty sure was after we had already all voted. B, Adalo is evil, like, pretty obviously, and would probably say that if their demon was bluffing Poppy Grower. And I think the bigger problem was probably that Lismic was killed and then brought back. That was probably
that's true.
questionable.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't stick
also.
with it at that point, but
Lismic should have just stayed dead.
I thought that was just a misclick.
Yeah, that was a misclick on my part.
Like, a misclick can happen to the demon easily.
Yeah.
For me,
to be fair, I didn't even know if Ditney Joe was on my team. We never spoke. I just picked them because I knew that Ditney Joe would come at me hard if I accused them of being evil, and they weren't. And in fact, the until the last day, I felt like Ditney Joe wasn't fighting that hard. So I actually thought Ditney Joe was on my team until the last day.
I just didn't know how to take any of you guys seriously with the triple bounty hunter thing.
for me, when Dave got my name, I know it's not a Zan 1, so I just thought that, oh, maybe it's a Zan 2. That's why I killed myself, so Dave could get false information on that. But I didn't know about the drunk, so...
I think this script could really use a recluse to like, there doesn't feel like enough false info and actually a lot of hard confirmation chains.
I mean, there's a drunk and a Zan and a Vig. I think
also there's bounty hunter. So,
but like Zon and the maybe Vigor seem to be the only sources of misinformation.
Drunk.
Okay. Yeah.
There was a harpy that found the bounty hunter and just targeted them to suppress a ping, and that didn't work. The second ping was on Apollo, and Dave pushed on Apollo.
Wait, was there?
That's what Dave did, right?
I do have a question about the kill on Dave. Is it just because when I said that he was harpy mad that Dave didn't deny it?
No, I asked
partially
for
that, partially because, like, yeah, he was pushing that Darium was evil townsfolk, but also getting his information, which is not the purpose of the harpy. You shouldn't be allowed to just say what your info is and then just append, oh yeah, but I think this one's also evil.
I'm going to push back on that. I think the point of a harpy is not to conceal information. It's that you have to make that player build worlds around XYZ player being evil. You're still free to share your info. That can't be the word. That's Sarah Novus, if anything. Which even that's a little,
Yeah, that's fair enough, actually.
The issue is that, like, in my view, when Dave, I mean, sure, the boom journey went off anyway, but you just, like, confirmed Dave as the good bounty hunter. And, like, that's kind of tough.
I mean, I think that ended up helping Evil, though, to confirm Dave.
There were 3 bounty hunters. It's fine.
I mean, I knew you were the damsel almost immediately, Guggy, but the word
That's
damsel...
crazy. Really?
Yeah.
You mean the person with a ping on you that was going to triple claim? That's crazy.
Well, Atreides, are we back on schedule?
We are back on schedule, so I thank you for that.
Tony D, if I claim damsel to you, would you believe me?
Unprompted, no. The only people I even said the word damsel to were Guggy and Tosho, and I just went up and I basically did the same play. I was like, you know what? I don't think I should do this, so I'm going to trust you. I'm the damsel. And the Guggy's reaction made it seem more like he was like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Than Tosho.
I had to room Danny the whole fucking game.
Why would that not work? Hold on, Luxray. I will get you in here. Oh, no, not that.
Don't worry, Guggy. The word damsel was never going to escape my lips at any point. I was never going to say I was like,
oh, yeah, no.
There also was the word, and I don't know if that would be run as strictly legal, but I was about to ask until my ability worked. Because I held the baby immediately day 1, and then it went around on night 2. So I was thinking maybe I am just the lunatic being told that I'm a minion, and I'm just having to hold little monster. So that's why I was kind of aggressive with my asking for my Hoppy ability working to confirm to me that
I'll cross my fingers,
Donut is
Googie.
actually not the demon, and I'm not the lunatic.
But did you not learn of a lunatic?
I did. I knew that Brickwell was the lunatic, but I could have just been lied to. And the Atreides and Axolator also went to me like, yeah, Brickwell chose Ryan. I'm like, sure, that's your call anyway. Like, I have nothing to do with this. Why are you bothering me with this?
I chose Ryan because they were the only person not with a D name. I had such stresses over it because Ryan had come to me and said, my fisherman advice says this. And I'm like, okay, might be the lunatic. And then loads of people were building Zone 1 worlds. And I was like, might still be the demon. And then it was like, who do I kill? And Guggy had claimed Savant to me, which was one of my bluffs. So I was like, if I'm the Vigor Mortis and Guggy is evil, it doesn't matter if I kill them. But if I'm the lunatic and Guggy is the savant, then that's bad for who the fuck? Let's kill the fisherman. They're done. Let's just deal with that and come back to it later. I was so stressed.
What's up, Crawler Carl?
I just realized if I were min-maxing and playing optimally before I was executed and blew up, I should have Damsel guessed. Though I probably would have guessed Tony, given that he claimed Librarian to me.
I think technically you can damsel guess at any point, even as people are dying to a boom dandy.
Yeah, but I was the first to die.
Yeah, but the first that was the damsel.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
We're considering putting that damsel in the final 3, but
I think it was necessary.
Do that.
No, because I would have known for sure that it wasn't.
Yeah, you would have, but you couldn't
You would have, but not
reveal
everyone else.
that.
And you can't say that.
And then you say, I know that they aren't because they are an outsider, and I fill in the gaps and still guess them as damsel. It's fine.
No, I would be claiming Savant. It's fine.
I don't think I would
the
have said
librarian
that.
hasn't seen you.
I don't know.
It was tough.
I have another question about the fisherman advice.
Sure.
It seems a little direct for day 1.
It was OP for Fishman Advice Day 1, I think, but
yeah.
I think if I'd come out on the back of it, it would have been OP, but I absolutely was not convinced whatsoever by it. So, like, if
it
I
put the doubt in your head, yeah.
It put doubt. There's always doubt in my head whenever I pull a demon token. I'm like, or lunatic. but I basically Evil did a really good job of building Zone 1 worlds, I think. So I was just like, yeah, not just in there.
Well, I didn't even have time to sink into it. Like, I came to you and was like, is there anything that you would even give this credence? Because I was contemplating it because I was a librarian. I saw a damsel and I was like, maybe.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, if we think Tosho's good, then it's Zon 1. If we think Tosho is evil, then it's not Zon 1. I've got no way of drawing that. Tosho had also come to me and said that I was the person they'd sent the Night Watchman ping to. So I was like, well, I didn't fucking get it. I don't know.
Before we move on to the final game of the stream, can we all again offer thanks and appreciation to Axolator? Thank you for that game. That was quite a lot of fun.
It was fun to watch.
Yeah, thanks for having me. And
I had to go off.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Good luck with the final game.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for being here, man. Yeah. Hey, it's Atreides. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications so that you can catch the weekly installments here. If you're looking for more ways to support this channel, you can treat yourself to some lovely merch at our store link below, or join our growing band of supporters on Patreon. Even what amounts to a Starbucks coffee a month really helps us out. Shout out to our current patrons. Our epic level patrons, Toki, Tomcat, Leo the Leopard, and Mathblade. Our legendary level patrons, Irie, Kevin Jung, Caspian Drago, Clara, Jeffy Z, The Lost, Alan Michael, Arbater, That Guy's Hat, Halo, and Tosho. And finally, the cream of the crop, our mythical level patrons, Siobhan Reed, Rosiphius, Rowan Wavelin, Lord Zarinth, and Bluebeard. We are incredibly lucky and grateful to have your support. Thanks so much again for watching, and we will see you next time.